Start with Coach. We'll go to Jen and Graf.
Hi there, Coach. You had a tough streak of games where lack of focus and breakdowns cost you. Now that you've had a day to flush that off, what is your message to the team tonight about grabbing a get-right game and getting into a rhythm?
Well, we just need to play better, and we need to be more focused. It was two different games. I mean, a New York game, we fought hard. We made mistakes at the end of regulation that were inexcusable. We moved on to the Brooklyn game. We played really well offensively and didn't guard the way we needed to guard. So it's different things beating you, but you have to do it all. You have to defend, and you have to play good, solid, focused basketball.
And when it comes to closing, Najee Marshall in there at the end, is that something you are interested in seeing more of in clutch time, or is that just a case-by-case, game-by-game situation?
Yeah, I just thought Najee was our best option, and Kyrie made shots, but going back looking at the film, I mean, tough shots which Kyrie makes. Najee right there competed hard against him. We just couldn't get the stops. That's not what beat us in that game. What beat us in that game were the breakdowns we had throughout the course of the game, giving up stuff in transition, giving up fast break layups. Just a lack of awareness, things like that, disappointing, and that's what we looked at yesterday.
Coach, looking at Orlando, strength on strength matchups are always intriguing. You guys are third in the NBA in second chance points. They're second in the NBA, not allowing second chance points. So how is that going to match up tonight?
Well, you know what? I've never had my teams have a lot of success on the offensive glass against Steve's teams. I just haven't. They do a great job. They're very focused on blocking out. Steve's teams are always among the most solid in the league. That's why even with them being shorthanded tonight, it's just tough because they never beat themselves. They take care of the basketball. They get back on defense. They don't give up easy baskets. They don't give up second shots. They take care of the ball. So you're going to have to make shots and execute your offense and really defend and beat them. They're not going to give you anything.
Wendell Carter came over in the trade from Chicago, and he was a terror against the Pelicans when he was with the Bulls, and he's still doing the same thing with Orlando. Why has he been so effective for that?
Because he's a good player. He's a good player. He can shoot the ball, even step out to three a little, but a good mid-range jump shooter, and really, really strong in the low post with the ability to go over either shoulder down there. He gets on the glass. He's a good basketball player that's getting the opportunity more and more here to be a real focal point of the offense, and he's taking advantage of it.
Hey, Christian Clark here. Two things for me. What is James' status for tonight?
He will not play.
The other thing, one of the theories I've heard people throw out about the defense is that it can be such a grind for you guys at times offensively. Just it can be difficult to score at times. That somehow bleeds into the defensive effort. Do you think there's any validity to that?
Well, we're the 9th best offense in the league, so like everybody, we have times where it's tough to score. I don't know that should affect your defense anyway. But certainly we wouldn't be one of the teams in the league that would be most affected by that. So, no, I think it's just another, look, our problems on defense are problems on defense, period. We've got to do a better job at that end. We've got to be more focused. We've got to have a better defensive mentality. I think the thing with our team, and I think they would agree with this, the majority of our team are guys who think about the game and judge themselves first and foremost by their offense, not their defense. And we need to develop a better mentality. Now, the Brooklyn game was bad. Overall, in the second half of the year here since the break, we've been a lot better defensively than we were in the first half, but we've still got a ways to go.
Hey, Stan, it's John Dick with 8 feet now. Hope you're doing well. I know you got to face Cliff a couple weeks ago in New Orleans, but what's it like when you look down the sideline and know you're matching wits with somebody who was, really close with you for 5 years and somebody you've remained friends with?
Well, first of all, matching wits when you're talking about me and Steve Clifford may be an exaggeration to begin with. So we ain't two of the brightest dudes on the planet, that's for sure. Listen, I mean, Steve's one of my closest friends. There are, I can't think of anybody, certainly outside of my family, that I respect any more than I do Steve Clifford, both as a coach and as a person. So, the tough part on any of these games, and look, I've been through tougher because I had years where I had to back a long way now, but I had years where I had to coach against my brother. That's obviously a lot tougher. But, the hard part of those kind of games is when you have certainly family members, close friends, whether it's Steve or Eric Spoelstra, guys you've worked for, is you're really accustomed to rooting for them on a nightly basis. I check those scores all the time. I care about how those guys do. And then you have nights where you're not rooting for them. So, that's different, and it's difficult. It's not a night where we can both get a win. So it's that part of it is tough. But I've done it so much now. It's just part of the business. You don't necessarily like it, but it's part of the business.
All right, thank you very much, Coach.
All right, Josh, did you lose a bunch of weight, man?